90-Day Fiancé star Armando Rubio wants it all. But when it comes to asking Kenny Niedermeyer to welcome another baby with him, he may be flying too close to the sun. In Greek mythology, Icarus died because he flew towards the sun and his beeswax wings melted. Sometimes, when people go too far in life, they can fall from great heights. If Armando's baby fever takes over his relationship, he may kill the golden goose. In other words, Kenny may get tired of his demands and give up on the relationship. Kenny loves Armando. He's always done everything for him. In fact, it's hard to think of a 90-Day Fiancé cast member who's made greater sacrifices for another person. Kenny moved from the USA to Mexico, putting down roots in a rural area where homophobia ran rampant. Kenny couldn't speak Spanish, and the culture shock was jarring. Then, Kenny fought to marry his true love, which he had every right to do. Getting a marriage license wasn't easy. Now, Kenny's agreed to try for a baby with Armando, even though he's 61 years old and has 4 children already. Armando's baby dreams are stressing Kenny out. Is he asking too much of his partner? How much more can this man do to prove he's a good partner? He has done it all. The issue is that Armando's baby fever is bringing a great deal of stress into what should be a simple and pleasant relationship. Armando seems to love Kenny, but maybe he's pushing him too far. Armando is amazingly conscientious when it comes to taking care of his partner. He treats Kenny like a rare Chinese panda. However, parenthood could upset the balance like never before. It might create tension that's hard for the duo to recover from. If Kenny had his way, the loving father to 3 daughters, Madison, Cassidy, and Taylor, and a son, Bryson, and Armando's daughter, Hannah Rubio, probably wouldn't want another baby. He's getting on in years, and he's already got a large family. He's a grandfather. He is clearly doing this for Armando. He had reservations about this big step they're taking, but Armando convinced Kenny that Hannah needed a sibling. The big-hearted Kenny caved in, as he always does. Again, he will do anything for Armando. Kenny and Armando's surrogacy issues are serious. Things could get worse. It's quite beautiful how much Kenny, who has started a new business with Armando, loves his hubby. It's so romantic. However, the surrogacy journey hasn't been easy so far, as seen in the 90-Day Fiancé at YouTube clip shown above. In fact, it's been heartbreaking. Kenny, so fussy about which surrogate to choose, finally found one who met his standards. However, that woman reportedly backed out of the arrangement, leaving a disappointed Armando in tears. Now, Kenny must comfort his partner, try to fix the problem the way he fixes everything else, and deal with the prospect of potentially caring for a newborn in his 60s. Meanwhile, he must try to enjoy the years he has left, which he fully deserves to live to the absolute fullest. He has done so much for others. His kids are devoted to him because of that. Kenny needs something for himself. What about Kenny? He's now living in Mexico City with Armando, finally able to enjoy a larger, more urban area. He's smoothed things over with Armando's father, whose traditional views led him to disapprove of their pairing at first. Kenny's learned to navigate missing his children, who live in the USA. He must be content with visits, rather than having them in his city. Losing that closeness is probably painful. Armando gets to see Hannah every day, while Kenny misses the kids he raised in America. All the things Kenny has overcome show his brave spirit. He is totally fearless when it comes to fighting for the love that means so much to him. However, a baby might be the straw that breaks the camel's back. Every person has their breaking point. Kenny keeps trying to juggle everything, and sometimes peace must seem elusive. Yes, having a partner he loves must soothe him, but maybe the uncommon level of stress he lives with just isn't necessary. The easiest way for Armando to make his husband's life easier is to abandon the baby plans. It's true that Hannah would benefit from a sibling, but Kenny will be a senior citizen in just 4 years. Yes, the Capricorn man Kenny is aging in reverse, as Capricorns are known to do, but he's still in a phase of life where tranquility is probably a goal. He's changed the diapers, he's soothed the boo-boos. He's been there for his kids through thick and thin. He's already a step-parent, and that's why it seems like Kenny needs a break, rather than more on his plate. Nonetheless, he valiantly keeps it together, and if Armando wants them to find another surrogate, Kenny will go along with it. This kind of love is rare, and hopefully, Armando appreciates his partner's loyalty and sincerity. In the world of shallow and faithless, gold-digging 90 Day Fiancé cast members, Kenny's truly a romantic hero.